Okay, thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be talking about mise en place, which basically means everything in its place. One of the best things I learned at culinary school was, before you get started, put everything in its place and then begin. And if you know much about me, you know that I'm much more than recipes. I really like to talk about our relationship with food and how we can go through life like just feasting on this huge buffet and just loving every single thing we choose. And it was a few years ago. I was at a T. Harv Eker conference, and he said this thing, how you do anything is how you do everything. And I've been thinking about that with this whole idea of mise en place, and I realized that it can really help me in certain areas of my life. We all have issues, right? 3 of mine I'm going to share with you right now is 1, I don't like to be told what to do. In fact, confession, I'm a raw food chef, but I got a D- in home ec when I was like in 10th or 11th grade because I was rebelling against the teacher. I didn't want to do what she had to say. So anyway, that's one of my things. And then the second one is, if you know anything about astrology, my sun sign is in Aries, so I have this tendency to rush in. So I'll see a great recipe and I'll start making it and go, I thought I had chili powder. I don't have any chili powder. So it's like that in other areas of my life as well. It's like I gotta know my vision, but also think through the steps that will help me to achieve that vision. And then the third thing is that I don't really like to be committed for long, drawn out things. And I realize that when I'm doing my Google Hangout series and different things, if I segment it, if I do a little, project that has a definite beginning, middle, and end, I totally enjoy it. And I can be creative and love it. But when I don't see any end in sight, I just kind of put everything off because I don't want to be committed to something I may or may not like 14 months from now. So beginning, middle, and end. And this is mise en place. I've set up my space here. That is sacred space for this project that I am going to make this fabulous recipe out of the cookbook that I really like called Oh She Glows by Angela Liddon. And this one, look what it looks like. It is sweet potato and black bean enchiladas with avocado and cilantro cream sauce. That is what my end goal looks like. I'm going to keep that in mind. But the reason I said that about resisting authority and being told what to do is because that really got me in trouble. And I wasn't learning from other people. It was like all my way. But when I learn from really fabulous cooks like this and I make it one time exactly how the recipe is, and then I tweak it to make it my own. And you can be doing this too if you aren't already. It's like you make a recipe and then you add little notes like, fewer dates, or I think I'm going to add this. In fact, she has another recipe in here called flatbread. And this flatbread, I made it once exactly like the recipe. Fabulous, love it a lot. And then the last time I made it, I had some carrot pulp. I'd made all this carrot juice and I hate throwing away the carrot pulp. So I put it into the flatbread recipe of hers, and look, it is really good. And that is a way for me to bring out my own creative spirit, to try new things and to kind of like make it my own, but to join in with people, learn from every experience they've had, and then tweak it to make it my own. So that's just a little bit of an idea on mise en place with the enchiladas. I've got all the produce I need here. It's kind of a lot. And the spices, and then, the black beans, the tomato paste, and I'm going to get rocking. Now it says it takes 30 minutes for this recipe. I'm going to time it exactly and see how long it takes me. And I believe in the cookbooks when it says prep time, it means that you're already set up with your mise en place. So I'm going to find out and I'll let you know in 30 minutes or so. Okay, so when you see 30 minutes prep time, that means that everything is chopped up, all the spices are measured out. Everything is ready to go right here. Because seriously, you guys, I was flying. And I've got good knife skills, so I was cutting up really fast. And no distractions at all. I was just like a whirlwind. I felt like I was on fast forward. And it took me 44 minutes. 44 minutes. And that was making the enchilada sauce, which took a little time. If you get it out of the can, that could save a little time, I guess. That didn't take much of the time, but 30 minutes means that everything has been prepped. I was flying. Okay, I'm just going to take it out of the oven now. This is what they look like. And I know it's going to be worth the time, but you guys got to carve out more time than what's in the book because you will never make it. And that doesn't include any of the time like to put stuff away, any leftovers, and I just made 2 of them, right? I just made 2 of these enchiladas, and I think it'd be really great to have one of those little bags to do the nice swirl with the avocado cilantro cream sauce, because it just looks a lot prettier than what I'm doing now. But it smells really good. I wish you were here to taste a little bit of it with me. I'm going to show you this one more time with the avocado cilantro cream sauce on. So you don't need any cheese with this, which is really great. I'm going to try a bite of it. Yummy. I'd cut up the sweet potatoes a little bit smaller too next time. I can already tell that'd be a good idea. Better than anything I've ever had in any Mexican restaurants. Ever. Yum. But if you have a little bit of cilantro to put on top, that would be a really nice touch, and a few green onions. And if you have a really cool like Mexican plate like this, and see, if you really take the time to present it well, you are going to totally wow yourself and wow your guests. So anyway, thank you, Angela Liddon. And thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you got some ideas about Mise en Place and how you can incorporate those ideas into your life in other areas. And again, if you have any comments, you know where to put them. I'd love to hear from you. Take care.